What's going on with Pepecoin? All right, let's talk about it because the frog is seeing a trillion leave exchanges, and a lot of times that does allude to the sudden movements that we see from sellers in the market, some panic. So let's talk about the rally that we are going to get into. For those of you that do not know, my name is Mark. We talk crypto each and every day on the channel, cover Pepe extensively. So if you do hold Pepe, give me a like, give me a follow, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's talk some crypto. Please remember as we get through this, guys, none of this is financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. But let's examine what we have going on with Pepe right now on the charts. We'll look at the crypto bubbles as it stands currently. We are a little bit of a comeback into the red. All right, it's been a great weekend for a lot of top cryptos. Pepe still in the top 30, just barely, 30th in market cap, and we are down 5.5% on the day. But it's been a great week for Pepe as we did surge above that 401241. And kind of my strategy, and I'm never going to tell you to buy or sell crypto, never going to tell you what to do, but I will tell you what I'm doing. What I've been looking to do with Pepe is anytime it dips below very solid data here to back up these trades. Okay, anytime it does dip below this level, like we could see right here, anytime we get below that fifth, we add that fifth zero. Okay, and ever so slightly, we did it here back on September 9th. We were trading below it for a very long consolidation period, pretty much from the end of August all the way through September. And then we did get that momentum up back on September 7th with my trading indicator. And that's kind of where you can really make some gains using that trading indicator, because this is kind of where you look at the all-time, not the all-time, but the local peak within this candle. All right, this was 30% in just 6 days and 2 hours, right? So we did get momentum down eventually, but still, even if you do kind of segment this, right, momentum up flashed on September 7th, boom, we flashed that momentum down. That's 7% in just 2 days. And then once again, we flashed it here. And then this is where on September 12th, you could have gained roughly about 12% in a 1 day, almost 2 day period. That's something where very quick trades in and out. That's what we like to see, play off the volatility, and kind of what we have set up right now. Momentum down is flashing. So if we do get momentum up, that's what we're going to be tracking. And then from there, guys, we are kind of on that upper boundary where this is, in my opinion, more a result of what the macro is going to be doing, right? We've had some positive economic data, but still not enough to push us over the edge. And we're kind of on that upper echelon where I don't really want to be buying, but I would look to potentially make a quick trade. This is also, I hate to say it, it's a great, in my opinion, this would have been kind of where if you were looking to trade on the short term, futures wise, I would have endorsed for me what I would be doing. Is I would have shorted this as we did get kind of exhaustion right here from a very sharp peak upwards. And now the market's on a 5-6% correction. So basically, if we look back at September 14th, which is today, there were some really strong signals saying that maybe Pepe should have been shorted, and then taking it down back to that 401. You can make some really quick scalp that way. That's kind of what we've been doing. And I've been doing it on BitUnix. So if you aren't using that exchange, spot and leverage traders, welcome. My link in the description will give you a 25% bonus to your futures account, and that's where you can enjoy one of the best interfaces, I think, for trading crypto. So if you haven't used BitUnix before, check it out. Links are down below, okay? But back into Pepe, this is where we're talking about that rally that we had Saturday. But then over the last 2 days, 1.1 trillion tokens have been exiting exchanges, and the futures open interest has jumped back to July highs. So those are some of the nuggets about the news with Pepe. It's a meme coin. We're not going to have huge integration, collaboration, endorsements. You're not going to have any of that from a macro standpoint. It's a meme coin, right? So we're just basically playing off the numbers. And this is where, as we did have a 7-day weekly rally, we hit the 1 month high for futures open interest, as we've seen a lot of exchange outflows increasing. Now, this is something where you look into the chart. It's been extremely bullish, but still on the verge of a correction. And that's kind of where we look into Pepe's price analysis, okay? And as we look at the daily, this is kind of where you talk about Pepe's RSI. We did hit a high of 65. That is the highest point since July 22nd. A little bit overbought, but also if we do look at the PPO and the the percentage price oscillator and the RSI, that's kind of where we've had a lot of bullish momentum within those two metrics. Now, this is something where a lot of people look into the forecast for Pepe being bullish. We've talked about the charts, and for looking at kind of the highest point in July, that's kind of where people are targeting that 4014 to be the up point, and that's where we look at this blue trend line that I have drawn, and that's pretty much exactly where I would have it, okay? If we are going to play off that play off of that. I think this is kind of where it sets up for that organic growth, where we're still below that line for Pepe to kind of regain that trajectory that I think that it is meant to be at, right? And we are trading below it, like I said, even at these levels. Okay, so in my opinion, right now, as Pepe stands, should be trading at that 40139, 4014, and that's kind of how I see it playing out. So anything below this blue line that I have drawn as it continues to go up and follow that trend, that's kind of where we could get Pepe at a value, at a discount. But right now, like I said, guys, I'm just looking for short intermediate trades in like the 2 to 5 day window where we could play off some of this volatility. If we are going to look at the hourly, daily charts, and the 4 hour is kind of what I use to do that. But that's how I've been playing Pepe. Okay, so anytime it does get that fifth zero, it's kind of when I'm buying, and then I'm looking to sell it. Anytime that we do get closer to the 4012, 13, anything there, just take the profits and then move on to the next trade, because we have been oscillating a lot. So it's been strong trades, strong momentum, but still very much undervalued with some volatility. So that's why I'm looking to capitalize within this market, trading Pepe as such. Okay, so that's what I have. The target, though, for us as traders, if we want to look into the bullish forecast, it's where we can make the case as Pepe continues to dive a little bit here on this Sunday. If we can get back to that 4014, that would be the target for Pepe. If we want to talk about it from a bullish case, I don't see us breaking down any lower than a 509. So there's a lot of support there at this level, and that's kind of where it's just rinse, wash, repeat, and then wait for that breakout and hopefully not get stuck in the middle of the trade. Okay. So thank you all for watching. That is my update for this Sunday. Leave a comment down below. How have you been trading Pepe? Are you just buying and holding, or have you been kind of looking to make some swings and some scalp some profits there within all of this action that we've had in the last few days? Thanks again for watching, everyone. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe down below before exiting this video. Appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you very soon in the next video. Cheers.